Three certified PMPs have cleared PMP exam in past days, and they actually send their journey in the form of voice message or in the form of email. So we prefer to record the journey in a video format, but we must understand, I must understand that each person is not comfortable with video. So for those people, thank you very much who shared their journey in the written form. They have given their feedback, their insight, what they think is important for PMP exam. So through this video, I'm gonna share those things. So first of all, I'm gonna share the journey of Basima. Wasima actually joined me in PIM, Pakistan Institute of Management, Lahore, and that was a event organized by PIM Lahore. She did PMP in 2020 and she was not successful, but now she cleared PMP with the flying colors with overall above target. So her journey is very interesting. She has been consistently working for last 7 months or so, and it was extremely important thing that she kept on moving slowly. She's a busy professional, so she kept on moving, she kept on moving, and finally cleared PMP. So she has done a lot of mocks. According to her feedback, the most important thing that is basically majority questions were from agile and hybrid. I'm actually reading from the what I have written in the notes. Agile and hybrid, and the first 60 questions were extremely tough. It took her 80 to 90 minutes to complete those first 60 questions, and even she was feeling that she's not going to pass. But she kept on moving. She took the advice, took a break, second half, and her focus was to complete the entire PMP, and she completed it and she cleared it. There were two questions, calculation question. One was SPI, CPI question in her exam, and one was EMV. So there were four drags and drop, including Tuckman ladder, and they were straightforward and they were easy to do. She did all the material that I have given her, watched all my coaching calls, attended it, and cleared PMP exam. Then we received a feedback from Amjad, who basically cleared PMP, and his exam was more about hybrid agile. There were two questions, one on burn up, one on burn down, one graph question where it asked where is the team performing the best against actually on burn up, burn down. Most of the questions were situational. One question was on lean. There was also one question on scrum of scrum for large project. Many questions about conflict management, including with the team and how to manage the conflict with other managers, like if you are working in the functional organization, all those things. There was one question on decision tree, like calculation question. Now that's an important thing, and Amjad wrote a smiley in front of it that he did not solve the calculation question. So that is one of my recommendation. If you get a calculation question, you have one question, 180 question, you can let go one or two question. There were a question about contract, like you must contract an external subject matter expert who is an expert as per contract. However, the client does not agree to that despite the project being under budget. So what should you do? What is your opinion on that? One question was on MBIT. So I highly recommend to all PMP aspirant, like there's a free survey of MBTI. If you cannot find on Google, you can WhatsApp me or reply in the comment. I can share the link of that. Do go through that survey of 4 to 5 minutes. I actually ask all my students to go through that survey. The purpose of that is that once you have gone through that survey, then easily you can answer any question that occurs for from the topic of MBTI. Normally, you are not getting question on MBTI, but you must be prepared for that. One question about work breakdown structure. So he utilized my approach of time management. He used, like I said, 70, 70, 70, and 20 minutes as reserve. So he actually used 80 minutes in the first half. Then he took a break, come back, did all the deep breathing exercise. Then the second half, 80 minutes, did all the breathing exercise and so on and so on. For last question, he had 70 minutes. He tried to solve that. He was actually able to complete all the question in 60 minutes, and the last 10 minutes he spent on reviewing the question that is flagged. Okay, Techman ladder was there. He saw several questions on change correspondence to both agile and predictive. And guys, we are seeing trends that the change request questions are coming. and they are coming from both agile and predictive. In order to tackle those questions, I highly recommend you watch my video I made it 2 days ago, how to handle a change request, and that can help you. If you are unable to find, I will link it in this video and you can find it. Okay, what else we have? The project is being closed, the vendor has completed scope and he wants to close the project. So regarding the closing, there were questions regarding verified validated deliverable, asking the contract, 2 3 question about issue has occurred, what to do. So I also made a video about the journey of risk issue in the coaching call. In the last coaching call, I guess it's 91 coaching call, highly recommended, watch coaching call number 91 to see how to handle that. So many questions on stakeholder, some questions about stand-up meeting. For example, the team is bringing the risk issue in the meeting, which will cause bottleneck, like they will cause problem. The answer is always three things, like how do you do? There was question about minimum viable product. One question about spike, one drag and drop question about information radiator Pareto chart, many questions about virtual team. So if you see the trend is following as this. 'Cause stakeholder communication resource. They are the most important topic that is coming in the exam. In the resource, or as the new PMI material calls it as team, you get virtual team questions, a lot of them. So this is important to understand the agile mindset, the how to move from predictive to hybrid. So I recommend going through page number 55 to 58 and 101 to 121 to 124 of agile guide. They are very important. Let me actually show you how they are important and how you can work with them. Okay, let me just share the screen. So let me know in the message if you can see my screen. Okay. So unclear, the purpose is not clear, the mission is not clear. So how to handle the problem when the purpose is not clear? Then the question can actually ask, the purpose of the exam is not clear, how the purpose is not clearing to people, how you can solve this problem. So you can do a chartering, you can write a vision, mission and mission test. So the question can be like, team is not clear what is their assignment, they don't have any working agreement. So again, charting for alignment, value, and writing of working agreements can help down. So all these things have the problems, how you can solve it. So you can have a question that the quality is not going good, you are having a technical depth, how you are getting a degraded quality, how to solve it. The answer can be refactoring, agile modeling, and all those things. So all these questions are basically the real question you can get in your exam. Very large project team, how to handle them. Dispersed team, very important topic. So these are some of the few important topic in your PMP exam. Do solve them, do work on them. So the third feedback from the student is, okay, Rahul cleared the PMP exam, and his feedback is that, so he did uh, started the exam with breathing exercise, utilized the formula of 70 70 70 and 20 minutes, and he used 90 minutes in the first, then 75 and the next 65. Most of the questions are agile and same trend, stakeholder communication and resource. Okay, so this is the feedback of 3 certified project management professional. I hope it has been proven useful for you. Regarding the mocks, all of them utilize the mocks of which I recommend my simulator as the basic thing. I have two simulator on Udemy. You can use them. And then Wagner simulator on Udemy, they use that. And Uram, they are Trideb and Yasin. They are good simulators on Udemy. And if you can buy Prepcast is also a good option. So these are all things that you can do and you can clear PMP exam. Thank you very much. If you have any question, do let me know. And two more things. One, tomorrow 30th July, we are going to have free coaching call in which I'm going to share all my secrets of solving PMP question free of cost, no string attached, no publicity whatsoever. So if you want to join, you can join by emailing on the address shown and WhatsApp. Secondly, if you have not subscribed the channel, do subscribe it. My commitment to YouTube is gonna rise, more videos, more posts, and all those things. Thank you very much. See you. Bye bye, and live with passion.